Hello everyone, this is Gautami. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Gautami Tech Skills. In this Learn Full Stack series, today we are going to continue with the interesting concept, JavaScript fundamentals. Let's begin. We'll start a JavaScript today. So we are going to provide a few concepts in the JavaScript. In the tomorrow session, we are going to see three things as one application. Okay, like one or two applications we will see tomorrow. So we'll start a few concepts in the JavaScript. Anyone, let me know what is mean by JavaScript. What is the usage of JavaScript?
Ma'am, JavaScript is used to provide the functionality in our HTML document.
Yes. So, like means dynamic actions and all done with the help of JavaScript, right? Interactions. That is what you said, right? Functions means based on our requirement, we are going to write some logics. That logic is nothing but whatever we perform, that is working like that only, like interactions. How to write the JavaScript code. That is a one type of programming only. So now what we are going to see here is I'm going to create a separate file. Okay. New file and I'm giving JavaScript, right? So I'm writing some content. Okay. That's why I'm just saving with the file .html only. HTML. So document. So the document only you want to work like a dynamically. Okay. So I just created .html file. If you want to give the structure, we know already how to give the structure. So this is done. Now we are learning today is JavaScript content. Okay, JavaScript content we are learning. So I have given my title as JavaScript content. Now, what I am going to do here is, what is the main concept of doing here is, this JavaScript used to provide, used to create interactive websites. JavaScript. So I'm just writing some content. JavaScript is used to create interactive website. Means what and all you can do means it is mainly used for client side validations. So when means you can able to see what changes you want to do. For example, if you open any kind of form pages, okay, let us take a Facebook sign in page. I'm just giving sign in, okay. Facebook sign in page. I'm just opening here. So that what happens is I'm just log in to sign up something, okay, whatever it may be, just open it. So when I create a new account, I'm just giving here, right? So what it is showing here. So whenever you are writing some kind of things nowadays, it's not providing few things here. So what you will do means whenever you are going to enter city details. So in which state, for example, if you are Amazon, let us take an Amazon sign-in page, anything, you just open it. So I want to show that one, Zomato or in Zomato signing page. Zomato also no need. Amazon sign-in page. Amazon sign-in page. Okay. Oh my God. Create your Amazon account. Okay. Yes, here also it's not there. See, okay, it's okay, no problem. So, whenever, that is the one thing. Here, whenever I have given some kind of whenever I have given some kind of a passwords, right? So, when I'm again re-entering, if I do any mistakes, it is going to intimate it. Yes or no? That is kind of one kind of notification. So whatever you entered here, whatever you entered a password, the same thing you have to enter. So without going, means without, before submitting, you can able to check your page, whether you are providing a proper details or not. That is called a means user side. We are verifying before, you are verifying before submitting. Yes or no? So if you, so after, if you write a wrong password, that is not the correct thing. So what you are doing before submitting, you are verifying your form that you have given a proper details or not. So that is what I am saying, client side validation. That is one thing. Usually in the so many forms, if you observe carefully, you have selected a state there. So like if I selected Bangalore, so that state related cities only it is going to showcase for us to enter that one. Yes or no? Have you observed that kind of things? It will not allow to enter some other state cities. So that is what client side validations. That is dynamic. So that this is what client side validations. And one more thing, dynamic drop down menus means. So that is what I said. Means whenever you are selected a city, state, that state related cities will be listed out whenever you are entering the city name. Have you noticed that kind of things?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes or no? That is also can be done with the help of what means JavaScript only. So dynamic drop-down menus also can be given. Next, if you observe, see here, whenever I have given any wrong things, say if I'm trying to click, see some kind of notifications. This is just highlighting. That is one part. Sometimes you will get some kind of notifications, pop-ups, pop-up window will come. So that and all also generated with the help of JavaScript only. For example, if I'm just order online today, let us take one website. So if I'm trying to see here, this is called pop-up, see, sign in. So when you click sign in, you are having. So if I'm clicking continue, it is making like this. Usually you will get some kind of pop-ups and notifications. For example, if I'm opening a WordPad, okay, Word document. See, when I'm using the Word document, suddenly you will get one kind of pop-up window. 1 second, you will get it. I think it's maybe. Oh my God, everything is updated nicely. Can you see? This is kind of notification. This is called notifications. What and all this and all? This and all called notifications. So these kind of notifications, pop-up windows and all can be generated by using the JavaScript only. Okay? Hope this and all clear to everyone. So what and all you can perform with the JavaScript means you are mainly used for client-side validations, okay, and dynamic drop-down menus, okay, and second thing you can generate a pop-up windows. So this and all comes under interactive, okay, this and all comes under interactive. So this and all happens using the JavaScript code only. By using the functions, by using objects, you can make use of it. Okay. So let's try to work with those things. So this is what I written, right? So not only this and all, you can also change the content in the HTML document. You can also change the content which is present in the HTML document. And also, you can also change the attributes which are present in the HTML document. First, what I'm going to see here is, this is a HTML file. So now I'm going to open this, open with the live server. So this page is going to be seen in your browser. This is HTML page. Now what I need to do here is I want to write this statement using the script, means programming. Whenever you are writing a content using the using the JavaScript, the code and all should be written inside the script tags only. The code and all written between the script tags only. Whenever you are using the script tags in the same document, that kind will call it as internal scripting. Internal scripting. Whenever you are writing the scripting tags in the same document, that kind of scripting will call it as inline internal scripting. There are one more type of scripting. That means if you want to apply the same functionality to multiple pages, then you create a JavaScript file. Okay, JavaScript file, and that file link should be linked to the documents where and all you want the same functionality. That is external scripting. External that we will see later. Remember, you can write any number of times this script tags, but make sure the script tags must be written just above the closing tag of the body. You just write just above the closing tag of the body. You can write scripts in between the head also, but it is not recommended. The main thing just to follow it as just write the scripts just above the closing tag of the body. So now what I'm doing, I'm just copying the paragraph. Will it affect in your page? No. Why? Because in the HTML, it will render the data directly. But whenever you are using the programming, that is called JavaScript coding, it is not possible to see your output directly in the browser. Then how to display it means just by using one of the function document. This is a property, one of the object, document dot write function. So with the help of this document dot write, you can able to see the output in your pages. But did you write anything inside this write function? You didn't write anything. So now what I'm doing, keeping this, I'm just keeping this paragraph inside here. I'm just keeping this inside here. Is it works again? It will not work. What you have to do? You have to place it. You have to place these quotations in your document, and you have to use what operator? Plus operator, and you make it everything in the quotations. Otherwise, you place everything in the quotations itself. You place everything in the quotations itself. Now you can see the output there. You completely store it in the quotations. So this is, if I'm writing H2, so the heading is going to be C dot. So if you want to display the content, okay, in the browser using the JavaScript, you may use a document dot write. This is one format. This is one format. How to comment the script code means just by using the two forward slashes if you are having a single line. If you want to comment multiple lines, then the same thing what we have seen in the CSS, like slash, like this. I'll show later that one. So now there is a one more method to display the output, that is console.log. Console.log, welcome I'm writing. One text I'm writing, welcome. So will you see this message here? It will not see in the message in the browser. Where it is going to be seen here is, it is going to be seen in the console. So where the console will present means just inspect your page, inspect your document. How to inspect means just right click and there is an option called inspect, and you are going to see some kind of options here. There is a console option. Just click it. So the output can be seen here. The output can be seen here. So when we will use this console.log means for testing purpose, we will make use of this console. So in rest of the times, we will not for debugging, testing, for testing purpose only. Okay, for the just for a time sake. Okay, one time. So okay, for experiments only, we will make use of this consoles. Okay, whether it is working correctly or not for checking purpose, we will make use of this. Okay, so this is this with the help of console also you can able to display it. And one more thing, now see, if I want to comment these two lines, multiple lines, then in the JavaScript is going in the HTML document, it will make use of it. But if you want to comment this script, okay, which are in multiple lines, then make use of the comment like this, like this. This is also, this is called a multi-line comment in the script, just like the styles only, CSS only. If you are having single line comment, make use of double forward slashes. Okay. And next thing, there is a one more way of displaying the comment, that is displaying the output document dot alert function. So what this alert will do means it is going to display the message in the format of pop-up window. So what I will say here, welcome. I'm just writing as welcome. Now see here, you will not see the output here. Where you will see here means it is going to generate a pop-up window. It's not working, right? Alert function is going to display the pop-up windows now. I'm going to open again once again. Sometimes it will stuck again, you open and check it. Oh, sorry. This is a window dot alert, ma. Window, not document. Window dot alert. It's a one type function present in this domain. Okay. So window dot alert, not that one. So, and you see, so if you didn't use a window also, it's not matters. If you use only the alert only, you will get it. See there. So alert function is going to generate. See here, if you refresh again, see, you will get the pop-up window. Okay, so you can also generate pop-up windows with the help of JavaScript using the function alert, which is available in the object window, which is available in the object called window. Okay, so this is a one more method of displaying your output. So now I said that, ma'am, for suppose I'm having some content in my HTML document without confirming, I don't want to display the content present in the document. What I'm saying, are you clear? What I'm saying, before opening, before confirming, the content should not be displayed in my document. How it is possible means you can also done with the help of JavaScript only. So just by using the alert buttons. See, if for example, if I'm taking this content, okay, small content, I'm just keeping it here. Okay, I'm just keeping it here. So I'll make it a word. If you have any doubts, you can raise it and clear it off. So now what I'm making, I'm just keeping in the paragraph tag. Okay, I'm just keeping it in the paragraph tag. Okay. Later, I'm going to generate these 2 points inside the UL tag. So whatever you like, you just give it, ma. So I just want to display the content. Okay. Once I click, once I confirm only, it should open. Okay. So that is what my intention to show here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm having this content. Okay, I'm having this content. Usually, when you didn't use this window, when you didn't use alert, when you didn't use this alert function in the JavaScript, you can able to see the content directly in the HTML page. You can see the content directly in the HTML page. If I'm using this alert button, you will not see the content there. Once you confirm only, it is going to show the content present in the document. This and all happens with the help of alert button. For that sake only you are going to make use of this. The next thing, I said that JavaScript can change HTML content. What I said? So whatever the content you wrote here, okay, with the help of HTML, you can change the content. For example, I want to change this paragraph content using the JavaScript. How it is possible means, yes, it is possible with the help of a function called document dot. I'll just comment this out. Okay. So document dot get, there is a one function called, you need to identify in which place you need to change it. So that's why I need to change the content which is written in this paragraph tag. So I'm just going to give one ID. ID is equal to, let us take ID1. You give whatever the names you have. So you have to get it, okay? In which ID you want to change it. Get element by ID. So in this ID place, I need to change it. So what is the function you need to use? Property you have to use here is inner HTML. Inner HTML means it is going to change the content which you have written in this. Not only changing, you can also add it. How it is possible, I will say later. First, we will change it. Okay, how to change the content. Change HTML content using JavaScript. So you can make get element by ID. ID1 is the place where you want to change it. Inner HTML is used to override it. So now what I am going to write it here is hello. So that this much content is there. This much content is there, right? So this and all is going to be replaced with this word. Let's check it here. So just close this. So refresh. So can you see here? Hello is there. Hello. What is the content before it is in the paragraph tag? This one. So now what it happens? Only these are present. Only these are present. This is not there. Because you replaced with this word. So that's why you can see hello is only there. So you can change the HTML content also. You can also change a HTML content. Not only this, you can also change. You can also change HTML attributes. What is mean by attributes? Attributes means, for example, I'm having something color. Okay, first we are going attributes means let us take an image. Let us take a image here. I'll just going to give one image here. So image. So this and all called default attributes. So initially what I'm going to give here is under images section, I'm going to give this input.jpg. So usually that image is going to be seen here. Now what I'm going to do, this is the image you have done with the help of HTML. Now what I need to do, I want to change the value of this attribute src. How it is possible means with the help of JavaScript, you can able to do changes. You can also do the changes. How it is possible? You just give the identity for this. So let us give an identity. ID is equal to my image. I'm just giving my identity for this function, for this tag is my image. So with the help of this ID, you can change the value which is present in the HTML. So now what I'm going to do, see here, let us write document dot get element by ID dot get element by ID. In which ID you want to do changes? My, okay, inside the square brackets, my image, okay, my image, you are changing the attribute value. So there is a property called attribute. There is a property called attribute is equal to, getting my point to everyone? What I'm saying is, hope you can able to catch it, right? Correct. So here, what is the attribute you are using here? SRC. That's why you have to use it as SRC is equal to what image you want to give it there. That image you give it there. What image you want to give now? I want to replace with this image. Inside the images folder, you are having an image called thumbs up. I'm just going to give this one. Thumbs up. Thumbs, thumbs up. Thumbs up dot png. So now see there. Usually if you have seen this image right there. But when you use this one, this image is going to be replaced there. It's not working.
Thumbs
Why?
up spelling is wrong.
Yes, correct. B is missed there. Okay. Now you can see there, the image is changed. So you don't want to display it directly. Then what we can use? You can make use of the notifications. Okay. Window.alert. Okay. Changing the image. Changing the image. So that time what happens? So you will get, you just refresh it now. You just refresh. So now see, changing the image. If you click OK, you are going to get this one. Okay. So this is how you can able to do the changes in the attributes also. So in which attribute you are doing changes, that attribute you have to give. So you have to change this only, that one. Or understanding what I'm saying? So this is how you can do the changes. Next, coming to the next concept, we are going to see how to change the styles. For suppose, I'm just saying one more thing. This and all is possible with the help of how to change the CSS style, HTML styles using JS. Let us take one heading. Let us take an heading H2. So I'm just writing JavaScript. Just take a write JavaScript. JavaScript. Okay. Course. I have given this one. Here, what I am going to do here is style is equal to, I have given color as red color. Okay. So what is the color of my heading is red color. I can change this color using the HTML, like JavaScript. How it is possible? You just give ID. If you are having a single H2 tag, then you go with the tags only. But remember, usually whenever you want to do the changes in the HTML using the JavaScript, it may be possible with the help of mostly IDs classes only. Like by ID, I'm just giving it as ID2. I'll just change here ID2. Now can you see its color is changed? So here by my heading color is red color. I can able to change the styles of the HTML by using the style.color. So whatever the color you can also change it. See the blue color. And also I can give the extra things also. How? Just by writing some other things also. Like if I want something like a document dot in the ID2, I want to give something like border I want to give. Otherwise, I want to give text to decoration. Text to decoration, I want to give it like underline I want. Okay. So underline. So you can able to underline that also. See there, I can able to do it. So is there any underlines here H2? You didn't give anything. So you can able to give that kind of things. If I want to give the background for that, you can also give the background. I'm just going to give the yellow color. So like this, you can do the changes for your this one, and also you can apply the width, how much width you want. So this kind of things you can change it. Okay, how much you want. That and all you can give. For example, if I'm giving the width as okay 30% or 25%, so that it is going to be occupying the 25% width. So you can do stylings with the help of JavaScript also. Okay. Hope this and all clear to everyone. Hope this and all clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
You are doing some kind of interactions only. Your dynamic things and all you are performing. This is what things. So now what I'm going to teach here is usually whenever you are writing, so for example, if you observe carefully, so this is the content, right? So if you are having little content, you are going to write it there. But this is not the correct way of writing the content directly in the functions. Then what you do means you need to write the data or content in one variables. Means this is going to be stored. The data and all directly stored in your memory in somewhere location, but it is not be remembered for longer time. So that time what you are giving means you are giving some identification for the data. So now I'll just comment this. I'll just comment these lines. I'll just comment these lines. Okay, I'll just comment these lines. Now, what is the concept we are learning here is, we are going to learn about the variables concept. Variables, what is the main user means used to store data. Used to store data means giving some identity to your data. So now what I'm going to, you can able to create variables with the different keywords, ma, like var keyword, let keyword, and const keyword. When you will use var keyword means for any kind of things you can make use of this. This keyword will be supported for all the browsers. But these are newly introduced. These keywords is not work will not work in the older browsers. And lattice means once you had used one variable, again it will not make able to use it again the same variable name. Constant means the values are for if you are making a value, that value should be the constant. Again and again you cannot able to change it. So mostly we are going to make use based on our requirement only. So let us take first let name is equal to, I am just writing here is my job grow. This is what I am writing here. So here, whenever again I am trying to use the same variable name, can you see here? It is going to show it like some kind of notification that is not correct. Means if you use one time, it is not allowed to use once again. So that is what a let keyword. For suppose, this is what the one thing. And coming to second thing, constant. So let us take constant. Const is equal to, I'm just giving something like 30. Okay, I'm so constant x is equal to 30 I have given. Means this is a constant value. I cannot do any changes because this x variable is storing the constant value because you have given constant. So now what I will do here is document dot write of x you have given. So you will see that output here. You will see that output here. Here, can you see here? You are going to see it here. So now what I will do, I'll just remove these HTML content also. And just removing the HTML content also. So keep it like that. Now you can see the value 30. Now what is my intention is I want to do addition, means I want to add some value to this variable. Usually how you will do like this, x is equal to, I want to add, what is my question here is add 10 to x and assign assign result to x, means you add 10 to this x and again the result should be added to the same variable. Means see here adding a 10 to x means x plus 10. Okay, then this result should be stored in which variable? In the same variable. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, document dot write of x I'm writing here. So now you can see here, can you able to see the output there? Can you able to see the output there? Why? Because you made this x variable as fixed. If you are doing manipulations also, it is not working. Can you see? Is it working there? It is not, because it is not possible. But suppose if you have created some other variable, then it is okay. Then you will get the 40. See there. Why you are getting side by side means you didn't made, you see here every line it will not allow the spaces in the JavaScript also. If you want to write the coding, means if you want to see the result line by line, then you have to use one of the same thing, right? Or you want to give the space also just by using a break tag. Tags and all written inside the quotations only. HTML tags and all written inside the quotations only while using the JavaScript. See here, you have to use the break tag to enter this. After writing this output, after getting this output, you are taking a break, then the next output will be seen. This is a one way. What is the another way means just writing in the same document, between you have to keep the plus symbol. Means after writing the result, you are breaking the line. Plus is nothing but here. What is the usage of plus here means? The plus used to concatenate. Concatenate means join. After performing this, after getting this result, what you need to do? Break the line. Means simultaneously it will work. Plus sign is used to tell what? It is going to tell about concatenation. Getting my point, everyone? Getting what I'm saying? Yes. Next thing. So you understood about let and const. Now most of the times whenever you want to do the manipulations, we can make use of these kind of things. Let us take where z is equal to 30. Now I had it. Now you can, so now I'm going to print this one. So document dot write z I'm printing. So whatever the value you have, you will get it. That is 30, you will get it there. Now I'm going to add 10 to x and assign it to the same variable. It is possible. How it is possible? See there. Now adding 100 to z and assign result to z. That means adding 100 to z and the result is assigning to the z. It is possible. Again, if you print it, you can check it here. The value of z you can see here is 130. So if you are making the let keyword, it will not allow to repeat the same variable name. If you are using the const, you cannot do manipulations on the created variable. If you make use of this var, you can do whatever you want. Understanding everyone what I said here? Yes, clear differences. Clear.
Ma'am,
No,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
repeat once again?
what I'm saying here. Anyone? Anyone can repeat this? Who understood this? With examples, I'm saying, but again, you are asking you people to repeat. See, let is used. Let will not allow the variable names not to repeat. Will not allow to repeat the same variable names. Constant means you cannot do any manipulations on the variable if you are making like a const. Variable can be used wherever you want to do changes. If you can also give the same variable name, see the same variable name you have given, right? So it is also possible. But coming to the let, it is not possible. Means whatever you cannot do with the help of let and const, you can do all the things with the variables, var keyword. Okay, this is a old type. This is a old keyword for assigning, means for creating the variables. Getting my point, everyone now? Who asked that one? Repetition.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. So the next thing, how to create variables, we know it. What is this means? You are giving identity for this. You are giving identity for this data, that is X. Whenever you want to print this value, you are just making use of this. So let us take a simple example. Whenever you want to call someone, that number might be saved. Means you are giving some identity to that mobile number. For example, if you want to call your papa, so the number is saved with the name Papa. Means if you click this Papa, means that it is going to call to that number. Indirectly, it is going to call from that number itself. Like that, you are giving identity for some data, that is called a variables. Got it? Got it. So now you can ask, ma'am, sometimes, for example, if you see here, this is about variables. Let's talk about something like data types. Data types. Data types means you can store different types of data in the variables. Like you can store like numbers, you can store like a string, you can store like object, you can store like Boolean values. So Boolean is also one type of object only. You can, or array is also one type of an object only. So for example, if I am writing where name is equal to, I am writing my job group. I am writing like this. So let us see. Whenever I am writing the characters, I am keeping inside the quotations. At the same time, whenever I'm writing the numbers, I'm not keeping in the quotations. Why? Because this is a string and this is a number. You can also keep salary. Okay, salary is equal to, you can write something like 25,000, like this also. This is a float. These two belongs to number data type only. Okay, ma'am, how can we come to know this is this type means there is a one function called type of function. There is a one function called type of function which will tell what type of data you stored in that variable. What type of data you stored in document dot write of type of function. You just give that variable name. So just like that, and also you need to, again, you need to know about the what type of data you have stored in the variable age. What type of data you stored in the variable salary. So you need to know all the things at a time. Then you can see you're getting everything in a single line. If you want to make it down by down, you can add this break tag in each and every line so that After printing that, it is going to break the line. So now see here, the first one is a string, the second one is a number, third one is a number. So although it is a float, it comes under a same category, that is a number category only. Getting my point? You can ask, ma'am, how can we say it as a string means? String is nothing but collection of characters, ma'am. Collection of characters, a group of characters like that. Characters is nothing but not only the letters. They might be having digits also or symbols also. If you observe carefully here, space is a symbol. Whenever you are keeping inside the quotations, whatever it may be, if it is a number also, it is a string only, mark. If you see here, you are keeping inside that only. 12 is now you kept that 12 inside the quotations, which means it is a string only. So okay, collection of characters enclosed. Enclosed means enclosed, enclosed by quotes. If you are using quotes means it comes under string only. Okay. So if you are not providing any quotes, it will come a number data type. Only the numbers you can able to do. Without giving the quotations, if you write my job grow, is it works? It will not work. See, it throws an error only. Can you see red lines? So by seeing that indication only, it is wrong. So collection of characters is there means it should be inside the quotes. Either it may be a single quote or it may be a double quote. Whatever you are starting with that only you should end it. Okay, so this is the different types of data types. And I said that array. So here in one variable you are storing only single values. If you want to store multiple values, if you want to store multiple values in one variable, then we can call it as an array. Okay, array. So in that array, you have to store same data types, same kind of data types. If you are writing the multiple values, in that multiple values must be like what? Either it may be a string or it may be a number or it may be a float only. It should not be different. Okay, let us take, I'm just writing student details. So student details. I'm writing like this, student details is equal to, it is going to be represented using the square brackets and the values are separated with the comma symbols. Values are separated with comma symbols. So now see here in the square brackets, I am writing Sai, I am writing money, I am writing Kiran, I am writing Lakshmi. Like this I am written. So at a time, this is one multiple values. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 values I have stored in one variable. How it is possible means with the help of an array only. You can check it there. You are not able to see now. When you are going to see, if you print that variable name, then it is possible. Just a minute, ma. Yes, ma. So now, if I'm going to give this variable name student details, then only it is going to be printed for us. Now you can check it there. You can able to see the values there. So now you need to know whenever you are storing multiple values, you need to know what data type it is. Simply, you just keep inside the type function so that it will tell for us as it is an object. It will tell for us as it's an object. Okay, it is a type of an object only. Okay, array is a type of an object only. Array is a type of an object only. Getting my point? Getting my point to everyone? Are you able to understand? Yes. Ma, are you people there or not? Akash Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding, everyone? Yes, you have to reply, right? Yes. Now, when I am printing a student details, all the values which are present in that, you are getting like that only. But I want to access a specific value from the group of values. Then how it is possible means it is possible with the help of their positions. The help of their positions. All these four values having the same identity, that is called student details. Is there any special identity for specific values means yes, that is their positions only. So usually the position starts with a 0. Sai is in 0th position, Mani is in first position, Kiran is in second position, Lakshmi is in third position. So how to get the specific value from the group of values? So I'll just remove these lines. Okay, I just removing these lines. Okay, I'm just removing these lines. Okay, let us focus on the remaining things. So I'm just commenting this and all. Okay, so I'll just comment all these things. Let us focus on now only the specific array data type. We'll focus on only array data type. Yes. Now, what I'm doing here is I just want to access specific value. Access is nothing but read. You want to read a specific value from array means how it is possible means based on the index. Index is nothing but a position. The position by default starts with a number 0. By default starts with a number what ma? But starts with a number 0 only. So now I want to get this value. So what is the syntax you will use here? Means you have to use in which variable, means in which variable you have stored that variable name, and the position means you have to give the index. So this is the syntax you have to use for getting the single value from the group of values. Now you need to print it. So now what I will do, document.write for printing purpose, document.write, a student inside the student details variable, in which position you want to write? 0th position. So you give the 0th position. Now you can see only Sai you got it. If you want to get all the values means you have to give the positions like one position means then it will give money like this, like this. If you want to get all the values in a single line means then there is a possibility of using a iterative statements. You can make use of what statements? Iterative statements. Iterative statements. We are going to use a iterative statements. Iterative statements like a for loop, while loop. You can make use of it to travel. Means what is the main usage? Means until you stop it going on traveling only. Okay, that is what it is. You can stop your program wherever you want just by giving the conditions. Okay, so you can do it with the help of for loop and while loop, do while loop, that and all you can do. So the mainly whenever you are learning, whenever you are working with the objects, the main we can make use of the for loop. So first, before going to for loop, we need to discuss about a while loop. So what is this while will do means you have to follow 3 steps. The first one is initialization you have to do, and you have to write the condition. This condition will tell where to stop your iteration. Where to stop your, it means where to stop your program. And the third one is updation. Updation may be in the format of increment or it may be in the format of decrement also. When we will use increment and decrement means when you are initializing the value with the smaller value to reach the bigger value, means stopping value, that time you need to increase as per your range. Whenever you are initialize the value with a bigger number and you want to reach to the lower value, then you have to decrement one by one. Decrement one by one. So let us take a simple example for understanding. Let us take a simple example for understanding this. So now what I am going to do here is, my question is, I want to print 1 to 10. I want to print what? 1 to 10 natural numbers. I want to print 1 to 10 natural numbers. How it is possible? You can also do with the help of while loop. How it is possible means, the value with what it is initialized, you just store with that, you just store this value in one variable, and the value where it is ending, you just give it with the help like a condition using a keyword while keyword, and and you have to reach this stopping value. So you need to increment one by one because the smaller value to bigger value it is going. So you need to update the value to reach the stopping value. So three conditions you need to do. So while iterating what to print, you need to print the updated values. Correct? Now see here. First I am initializing where number is equal to 1. Why it is 1? Because it is starting with the 1 number. So where to stop? You need to stop at 10. So the condition you have to give it. Conditions and all given with the help of what? Relational operators. How many types of relational operators we have? Operators means what? Operators are used to perform some kind of actions based on your requirement. There are different types of operators. So what type of operators means equal to, not equal to, not equal to, not equal to, and less than symbol, greater than symbol, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. These are all different relational operators. So this equal to will check whether the values, mainly this relational operators, what it will do means compare two values or two variables. So if you are directly comparing values, then it is possible. Okay, that we can comparing the two values. That comparison only we'll call it as a condition. Okay, come like this. This is what I'm saying. So like this, what I can say, 24 equal to 34. So this is a comparing the two values you are doing. Comparing two values. So the whole thing I can call it as a condition. So what is this equal to will say means, whether these two values are same means it will return true. So it will return a Boolean value for us. Boolean values means true or false. If the given comparison is correct, it will return true. If the given comparison is wrong, it will return false. Understanding everyone? Returns false. So now here my condition is I need to stop at 10, means you are coming from lower value to the greater value. So I'm going to write the condition while num value is less than or equal to 10, I can give it. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this here? While num less means whenever you are writing the condition, make sure that you are giving inside the curly quotation, inside the this one brackets. Okay, so here 1 is less than equal to 10, 2 is less than or equal like that. So until it reaches this condition, this num value should get updated. First value initialization is done. Where to stop you have written with the help of a keyword, while keyword, and this is the condition. And what to print here? What to print means I need to print the values that are present in this num variable. So I'm going to give it num, and I need to make it a side by side or down by down. I need to make it as a down by down. Whenever you are writing the HTML tags, make sure you are keeping that tag inside the quotes. Okay, so now initialization is done, condition is done. While iterating what to print, it is also done. The third step you need to do is updation, that is I plus equal to, sorry, num is equal to num plus 1. What is the meaning of this? So it is going to iterate. It is going to update the value until the condition becomes false. So now see what is the meaning here. I'm just going to show for you people. So let us take. So here what is the value? N is equal to 1 I have given. So first it will check the condition. 1 less than or equal to 10. Yes, it's obviously correct. So it will come inside and it will print the num value. What is the num value here? It is 1. It will print 1. And the cursor will come here. The cursor will come here because you break that after printing, it is breaking the line. So it will come down. So what is the next thing it will do? It is going to update the value. What is that? Num is equal to, what is the value of num here? 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So what is the num value now? 2. Means num is updated with 2 now. So it will check the condition again. 2 less than or equal to 2. This condition is true. So it will come inside. Again, it will print the num value. What is the value now? Num 2. So it will print the 2 value and it will come the cursor here. So 2 is printed. Again, what it should do? It should update the value until how many times? Until this condition true. So again, in here num value is 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Num value is 3. Now num is updated with the 3. So again it will check the condition. 3 less than or equal to correct. So it will come inside and it will print the value 3 for us. And it will break the line. Come down. So this process continues until how many times? 10 times. Means you will get till 10. You got it. Now 10 is printed. Now num is equal to 10 plus 1. So what is the output? 11. So num is what now? 11. So it will check the condition. 11 less than or equal to 10? No, this is a false condition. This is false. 11 is, what is the meaning of this less than or equal to? Either it should be smaller to the right side. So left side value should be smaller to the right side value. But here what it is happening here? Less, this is not less compared to right side. Either it should be happen or it should be happen. Correct, equal should happen. Here both are not correct. It is not lesser and also it is not equal. So both are not correct. So condition is false. Once this condition is false, it will come out of it. It will not do anything. It will not perform again the operation. Means you are controlling your program how many times you can able to execute just by using the keyword while keyword. It is a one type of iterative statement. So now you can check the code there. You can check the output. What is the output you got it? We'll see now. You can see the output. You can see the values which are coming in the order like this. For suppose my question is here. I want to print, okay. I want to print, I want to print my job grow for 10 times. How it is possible? I want to print my job grow for 10 times. Anyone? Anyone? Very simple here. Nothing is different. See here. Here, what you are doing while iterating, you are printing the value which are stored in this variable. Now, you will iterate for 10 times, but what to print here? I want to print a statement here as my job grow. That's it. That's it. So now 10 times you will get the my job grow. Here, what to print, that is in your hands. Either you want to print the numbers, you can print that variable. So if you want to print the numbers also, you just use that variable. Along with this statement, the number is going to be updated. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So you just give the space here, so that you'll be going to generate the space there. If you want to make something like this like this means, then after number you can see the like this also. So 10 times you can able to print. So if you want to repeat the same thing, how many times you want, that can be done with the help of these iterative statements. For suppose, if I want to print, only the even numbers, if I want to print first 10 even numbers, first 10 even natural numbers. Even natural numbers means what? Natural numbers will start with the number 1. So, I want first 10 natural numbers like 5, 6, 8, 10, okay, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So, 3, 6, 10. So, these are the first 10 natural numbers, 10 even natural numbers. How to get this series using the while key, using the while. This is the while keyword. Anyone in the class? Yes. How to get these series using the while keyword? Anyone can try? No one? I think everyone are sleeping, huh? Might be sleeping. No? But no answers. I'm not getting any answers from you people. Yes. Okay, guys. So you people are not talking. Let's see. So with what the number started here? 2. So initialize x is equal to 2. And where it is ending? 20. So now what I will do? Why? You are increasing order. So whenever you are in increasing order, you have to use a less than symbol or less than or equal to symbol. When you are giving the exact symbol, you have to give less than or equal to. When you are giving one number extra means, then you can write less than symbol itself. So you have to make sure how you are writing the condition. So if you are giving the exact number with what it is ending means, you have to use equal to symbol. If you are writing less than symbol means it will come till before number only. So that's why you can write the condition based on your requirement. So initialization is done, condition is done. What to print? I need to print the numbers only. So I'm just going to give this numbers only. I need to print the numbers only. Okay, X only I need to print it. Well and good. Now, you're not getting the values in the sequential order. It is in something different, right? Means you have to see the differences between each and number. So each number is having a difference too. So whenever you need to get updated, this value should be add up with 2. So x is equal to x plus 2. So you are updating your value by 2. Okay. So now 2 is less than or equal to 20. So it will print first 2. Correct? Until this condition false, this will be printed. it will come out of it, and it will come out of means it will come out of it, and you can say it is as end loop, means ended, loop is ended. So loop is something like it, like this you can write it. Loop is ended, you can write it. Now you can see it is running because when I said already before, this one is not writing, that it will not it will make like that, like a running process on it will not able to execute the program. So now you can see it printed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 like this. So and loop is ended. If you want to make it side by side, you just don't keep this one. You simply keep the space so that it will be becomes side by side only. The numbers will become side by side only. So now this should be comes down. Then instead here you have to write it this one. You can write it here and you keep the plus operator between them. So while printing this statement, it will come down for us. It will come down for us. Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Like this. So like this, you can able to print whatever you like with the help of what? With the help of iterative statements. See, if I want to print my job grow without using this, how much is the output you will get? That many lines code you have to write. That is not the correct way. So this is how you will do. The next thing we are going to learn here is for loop. How to work with the for loop. How to work with the for loop. This is also exact. It will also follow 3 steps, ma. Like initialization, condition where to stop, and updation. You can ask here, ma'am, you just explained only updation in the increment order. Can I have one example with the help of decrement order? Yes, we will see one and we'll go with that one. So now I need to print the series. I want to print the series like, I want to print a series like this manner, like 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. So I want to print this series. So here you are starting with which number? Big number. So initialize that variable with 100. Where it is ending? 50. It is ending at 50. So it is in decreasing order. So you should use a symbol called greater than or equal to, because the value having x is greater values comparing to the stopping value. So that's why you have to point towards this only. Greater than or equal to 50, and you will print this one. So remember, whenever you are printing the x, to reach the last value, how much difference between the two values? What is the difference between the two values? Anyone? What is the difference between the two values? 100 to 10, what's the difference? 90 to 80, what difference? 80 to 70, what's the difference? 60 to 70, what's the difference? It is a 10, right? So, x minus 10, you need to use the minus symbol. Now you can check there, your value should be like this. So it will be running process, because here it will make a changes for us. So open with live server. Now you can see the value. See here, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. See, if you want a comma symbol, then you make use of a comma and you will get like this. You will get in this way. You can remove this comma symbol. How it is possible? You just do it that one. Getting my point? Getting what you can do if you want to make that one means. So, okay, if you want to print a 50, right? So now what I will do, once I'll just going to make it as 49. If you want to avoid the last value not to keep comma, that time you can make, see here greater than or equal to 49, but here the difference you have given already. So I'm going to give it like a 40. Oh, so you have to give like what? I have to give it like 60, right? 60. Then you will get till 60. So now what I need to do, once it finishes, I need to print the value which is updated in the X. That value I can update the X value here. So that here once it comes, so till 60 it will come here. So 60 comma you are getting. So now after getting this condition fails, right? Now the value is updated with what? 50 here. So 50, it's not correct. Sorry, 50 is it's wrong. When it comes out of it, it will come and give the 50 for us. So now see, at the ending, you are not getting the comma. So like that, you can avoid it. Like that, you can avoid the comma. Understanding what I am saying here, everyone? Understanding or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is how you can able to make use of the decrementation while updating the value in the while loop. Same thing you can also work with the for loop also. Same kind of things will be used in the for loop. Here, for loop also follows the three statements, three steps, that is initialization, condition where to stop, and updation. Updation is also like updation is like increment or decrement. Here in the while loop, you did three steps in three different lines. But now in the for loop, you will make these three steps in a single line. How it is possible with the help of a syntax called for, okay, for initialization. Everything will be in the single line. Everything in the single line. Initialization and the condition where to stop and updation. That's it. So now same thing, my question is here. I want to print the series like, okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Using for loop, I want to print this. How it is possible? Just making use of this. You can print this series using the while loop, whatever I have given the syntax, that only you have to follow. If you are printing this series using the for loop, let's start doing this. For is a keyword. So you want to initialize the value with what it is starting. Just initialize it with a variable where n is equal to 3. And where to stop this one? 30, right? So, semicolon, you have to keep the semicolons. Okay, condition you have to write. So, whenever you are writing the conditions, you just write like this. N less than or equal to, is an increasing order. So, I am going to give 30. This is the condition to stop. And what is the, how it is getting updated? How it is getting updated? What is the difference between those and all? Can you people able to identify how much difference is having between the numbers? Anyone? What is the difference between the numbers there?
Easily.
3. So you can make it as, here we cannot able to write like this. We cannot able to write like this. Okay, will you write it like that? If it is okay, you can write it. So n equal to n plus 3. Okay, now what I'm going to do, what to print here? I need to print the n value. If you want to make it as side by side, you just keep it this one. Can you see the values here? 3, 9, 12, you got it the same series. If you want a comma, you can keep the comma. Now you'll get it. How to remove this comma? I already said that. You just go through it. So means If you are until this condition true, it will be returning. Once this condition fails, you are coming out of it. So document dot write, you want to come out of it. So once means here you will write what? You will write till 27 only. Now means it will print till 27. Once it comes out, you are going to updated n value will be printed, that is 30, like this. So like this you can make use of it. Okay. So the next thing, ma'am, how can I make like a conditions? So now we have learned, just do it some few more examples with the help of this for loop. Now we are going to start how to satisfy the condition. For example, I want to print, okay, write a program to print, write a program to check whether the given number is, whether the given number is even or odd. How can we identify whether it is even number or odd number? I
Ma'am,
want
we
to
have to
separate.
check that the number is divisible by 2 or not. If it is divisible by 2, then we
Yes.
can consider it's a even number.
How can you write those conditions? How to check that one means using a conditional statements. So now we are learning, focusing on one concept called conditional statements. Now we are learning based on conditional statements. This conditional statement, what it will do means it will control your program based on the condition only. Okay, so usually how many lines you write, that many lines and all, it will get work now. It will get executed. Now, only the specific portion will work only. Specific portion means that portion you have to tell whether this condition is true only, this portion should work. Like kind of conditions you will generate with the help of conditional statements where it contains these keywords like this. If, else, if, and else. Now, our aim is to tell whether it is even number or odd number. So, let us take, I am just giving one number. So, num is equal to, I am just giving 15. Okay, where num is equal to, where num is equal to 15. I need to check whether this 15 is even or not. So, how can I check it? If, using a keyword, if num modulus of 2 equal to 0 means, if num modulus of 2, what is this modulus? This is a one type of operator. Modulus is arithmetic operator. So what are arithmetic operators? Anyone in the class? Arithmetic operators are like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and this is the modulus. So addition means sum, subtraction means difference, into means multiplication, division means we will take output as quotient, modulus means we will take an output as remainder. Correct? So now, whenever you are working, how it will work? So these two are part of division only. So now, remainder is nothing but you will have in the division you will get two parts, right? So now, whenever I am dividing my number with 2, okay. So now, what is the value? 7 is 40. So 1 is the remainder, correct? So this is called a quotient. This is called a quotient, and this is a reminder. So when you apply modulus symbol, you will take output as this one, this one. When you apply this operator, you will take output as this one, quotient. Getting my point? Hope this one is clear. So now, what is the next thing we are going to see here? So now what is the output for us? 1. So this complete, you will get it as 1. So 1 equal to 0, both are same? No. So when this is not correct, that time what you will print here is, you will print when this condition is true, you will print only the even values. Only the even values. Just a minute. So now what I'm going to do here is, I want to keep it side by side. So I'm just giving here plus operator, and inside this I'm giving the comma. So when this condition true only, this block, in this block you will get the values. Means like this block is not correct now. So that time you will go to the else block and you will print the odd values here. That time you will print the odd values. So now see, this condition is wrong. So the one will be, so this one will not be printed now. So you will get the value as 15. What you have to write? Here you have to say it as it's a odd number, like this. So here you have to say it as a even number. Now you can see it's an odd number. 15 is what? 15 is the odd number. Or suppose if I have given 20, 20 is an even number, so you will get it as even number. So based on this condition. So this is well and good. Now what I need to do means, from 10 numbers, from first 10 natural numbers, I want to divide it like what are even numbers, what are odd numbers. That is what I did first. So now we are going to see that one. So what is my question here is, I write a program to segregate or to split even numbers and odd numbers, to split even and odd numbers, okay, from which numbers? From 1 to 10. Okay, so now how we are going to perform? Anyone, any idea? Anyone, any idea? Okay, so now we'll see. Here we
If
are
and
not,
else if.
tell me.
We can use if and else if.
Here, what I am saying, from 1 to 10 number, I need to segregate. I need to segregate, means even numbers and all one group, odd numbers and all one group. So you cannot give only one value directly. So what I can do means, to get 1 to 10, you can use iterative statements. Now I am combining iterative statements and conditional statements. So to get 1 to 10 number, what I will do? For where num is equal to, starting with 1, and where to stop the num value, less than or equal to 10, and it should increment one by one. You can write plus plus. So this is called increment operator. Okay, this is shorthand method. Instead of writing n is equal to n plus 1, instead of writing n is equal to n plus 1, you can make use of n plus plus, shorthand method. So while iterating this loop, what you are doing here means, first it will take 1. So 1 is modulus of 2. Is it even number? No. So that time you need to print that number. That time you need to print that number. Okay. So now then what you need to do means whenever again it will not true, so it will come and it will print this number as num value. So even numbers and all will come in the first block and odd numbers and all will see in the second block. Okay. So now just say will be getting like this, but I don't want to make it like that. So what I need to do means here you specify with everything even value and odd value like this. Very good. Nicely notified. Who is that? Applause. Good. Who is that? Who? Now you can see one is odd like this. If you want to make it down by down, simply use a break tag. Very good now. Very good. Good job. So now you can see one is odd, even two odd like this, right? Can you able to see it? So like this, you can segregate a odd and even values. If you want to make it separately, then how it is possible means, then there are few functions for us like append function like that. For example, if I want to add even numbers, I'll create first one empty array and there is an odd numbers that for that also I'm going to create one empty array. Okay, so I'll just to show it here. Later we will talk that. So first what I'm going to do here is, I just want to segregate. So now what we did it, we just made it like what? Everything coming sequentially only. Now I don't want to make it sequentially only. I just want to segregate. It means even numbers in one array, odd numbers in one array. These are empty arrays. So now what I need to do here is, instead of printing here, I want to add it. So there is a one function called append function in the empty even array, in the variable where even is equal to empty array, where odd is equal to empty array. So in the even variable, in this, I want to append whatever the values you are getting, one by one it is going to be added. So when you are satisfying the odd condition, that time that value should be added there. So now what you need to, after doing this and all, you need to print it. Document dot write off only even numbers. Even numbers are stored in which variable? In the even variable. So like that, if you want to print odd numbers, you have stored in the variable odd and you give the variable name as add. And here you just keep the plus symbol or comma symbol. Okay, it's a wish that I'm just writing the Python program. Okay, BR. So now you can check it here. That is what means Python. Append function is used to add. So in the JavaScript, you have to use a push function to add the values. Can you see? Even numbers and all, see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Odd numbers and all 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Got it everyone? This one? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Till here understood? So tomorrow what we will do means we will start applications. Okay, these are the basic things, whatever I need to cover that I did it. There is a functions concept also. That functions concept I'll cover in the application itself. Hope you learned thoroughly. If you are having any doubts, comment below. Who are not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for more notifications. Like, share, and comment below. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.